Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Cody the Coin Raptor, and I want to do another crypto chart TA video, starting with our Bitcoin chart. Okay, so Bitcoin's been under a lot of stress lately. So the question is, how low can Bitcoin go? Okay, so what I have here right now is the same chart that I put up for the 2018 and 2022 bear market comparison video. All right, and so just a brief summary of what I talked about in that video. We have the 2022 bear market here and the 2018 bear market here. We're gonna go ahead and zoom in a little bit. The 2018 bear market had a first capitulation event right here, okay, and then it followed by a very quick second capitulation event. And this second capitulation event went basically all the way to the bear market low for 2018. Now, this time that it lasted, I'd say it was about a month or so from the point where it hit the bottom to when it recovered, or rather, when the fall started to when the bottom actually hit. My bad. So when it started falling and then when it stopped falling, took about a month or so. All right. So the reason why I bring that up is because there are a lot of similarities between this 2018 bear market and the 2022 bear market. So if you compare them together, one thing you'll notice apparently is that there are not just two capitulation events, but there's also the third capitulation event. And that's what I've talked about in that video, is a possibility that this might happen. And so it turns out that it actually has happened. So you have your first one, your first event here, and then you also have the second event, okay? And then now we are right here in the third event because the second, the key support level here at 19,000 could not hold. And so now we're down here at about 16,000. So what we're gonna look at right now is how low Bitcoin could possibly go. And my number I come up with here is about 10,000, give or take, probably about 10,500. And the reason for that is if you took the same amount of loss that you had with the 2018 bear market, if you look at the top and then you go all the way to the bottom, this is about an 85% decrease in the Bitcoin price. And if you applied the same thing here to this bear market, you would find that it goes all the way down to about 10,500 or so. So that's where I would probably put the most pessimistic bear case, is probably down here at about 10,500. But not all bear markets are created equal. And I do believe that it's more likely that we'll wind up seeing a bounce at about 14,000 or so. And the reason for that is because 14,000 is an area of very high level of support. And you can see here it goes right up to this point here at June of 2019. And it also goes up to the 2018 bull market as well. So I think that the 14,000 is probably going to be a very key area of support. We're going to go ahead and I'll put that in here. I'll mark it so you can see what it looks like visually. And it's going to be in about right here or so. Okay. So if we take the 2018 bear market as a template, I would say that just from the start of the fall until it reached the bottom was about a month. So if we can apply the same kind of principle here, it's going to probably take about another 2 or 3 weeks to hit the bottom. Now, again, it's not a perfect system. It's more like a template. Not everything is going to work out the same, but if it is anything similar, it's probably going to be somewhere around that range. It might even be a little bit longer. It might be a little bit shorter, but we should wind up seeing a bear market bottom here in, I would say, within the next 1 or 2 months. Okay. And that's how far I think Bitcoin could fall. 14,000 is more likely, I think, than 10,500. But 10,500 is probably the worst case scenario. Either way, I'm still adding my position. I'm still waiting right now. I'm being very patient. Waiting for for Bitcoin to drop below certain levels. We take a look at the hourly. We can see here that Bitcoin has been fading, and then it had a very strong pop up. We have a lot of buyers coming in here, huge volume coming in. But the key level to watch right now is this 15,800 level. If this cracks, then we are definitely going to probably wind up seeing 14,000 before too long. All right. Next, with Ethereum, zoom out here a little bit, is still trading in its range. it's still range bound right now. And actually, what you can see right here is that it likes to stick at this level at about 1,237. It likes to stick at this level, and it's been trading at about this level for the past couple of days. However, it's still within this sideways channel, again, going from about 1,000 all the way up to about 1,650. And it looks like it's going to want to drop down below into this area of support here, and it will most likely move below 1241 and settle in the middle of the range here at about above 1,000, in between 1,000 and about 1,200 or so. Next, for Binance Coin. Binance Coin is also still in the middle of a range. It's moving largely sideways, and right now, the key level of support you're looking at for Binance Coin is 261. If it falls below 261, then what you're going to be looking at is this level here at 241. That's going to be your next level of support as well. But Binance Coin has a ton of support levels below that. I mean, you have this one at 241. Then you've also got one here at about 216. Then you've got another one here at about 200. So there are a couple of other levels that Binance Coin would have to break through in order for it to dump out hard like Bitcoin's been doing. All right. Okay, so now one thing also I want to go ahead and show you guys that's very important for the Bitcoin funding rate. So with Bitcoin funding rate, this kind of shows us how dominant longs are or how dominant shorts are. And if we zoom out here, and I have the weekly, just to zoom out and take a look at this. Normally I look at the hourly, but this, I wanted to take a look at the weekly. And if we zoom out and take a look at this, what we can see here is that we have multiple red weeks here, and these red weeks mean that there is a negative funding rate, and this negative funding rate is at a level that it hasn't seen in quite some time, since June of 2021, and then before that at about March of 2020. And so what this means is that shorts are in extremely good position right now. Shorts are paying longs to maintain their position. That's what this is signifying, and they're doing it at such a level that we hadn't seen before this entire year, all the way up until about 2021 or so. So right now, shorts are very strongly dominant in Bitcoin. Now, what this means in practice is that we could wind up actually seeing a short squeeze at some point in the future, and that's a possibility. And that being said, we could wind up seeing additional red weeks as well. So that even if we do see additional red weeks like we've seen here at the 2021 and back here in 2020, those are all precursors to a pretty large run or a pretty large short squeeze type of event. So this is something I'll just be paying attention to, and if I see something else, I will definitely make sure to let you guys know. Next, I want to go ahead and look at the realized cap hodl waves for Bitcoin. So with the realized hodl waves, you can kind of see what the Bitcoin distribution is among certain age brackets. And this is how long a certain wallet has been holding Bitcoin for. And one thing we've noticed here is that even during this huge drop-off in price, we can see here, this huge drop-off in price, we're seeing a larger amount of accumulation going for the larger time frame wallets. So 3 to 5 years, 7 to 10 years, and 2 to 3 years as well. So they're all increasing their positions right now. Those wallets right now are loading up on more Bitcoin. All right. Last thing, also very important, the Bitcoin NVT Golden Cross. This is one of the indicators I like to look at to give me an idea of the local tops and local bottoms. If I zoom out and take a look at the 1 year, we can see here that it accurately predicted the local bottom for the June crash earlier this year. So when it goes here into this green zone, that means that it's approaching a local bottom. When you see it actually kind of reverse and then move back up, that means that the local bottom has been reached. And if you put up a price chart, I'll put price here, you can see it kind of corresponds pretty nicely with the local bottoms. And right now what we're having is it slipped back into the green zone. This is something that it hasn't done since June. So I'll be watching this intently to try to figure out if we're going to be hitting the local bottom or not. But it is on watch. This is really important, and I will definitely make sure to let you guys know as soon as I see it start to come out of that green zone, and that would indicate a local bottom for the Bitcoin price. It's already kind of starting to do that a little bit, but I don't want to. I want to give it some more time because this is a little time late, and I'll let you guys know what I think after a couple of days have passed. All right. So that's all I've got for you guys today. If you like this content, let me know, like, subscribe, and also go ahead and follow me on Twitter. This is Cody the Coin Raptor, and I hope to see you in the next video.